Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Gananaham Tva Ganapatigum Havamahe Kavim Kavinamupamastravastamam Jeshtarajam Brahmanam Brahmanaspata Anasrinvan Utibhissidasadanam Prano Devi Saraswati Vaje Bhirvajinivati Dhinama Vitrayavatu Ganeshaya Namaha Saraswatyai Namaha Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Shuklam Baradharam Vishnum Sasivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vighnopasantaye Yasya Dvirada Vaktradhyaha Parishadhyaha Parasatam Vignam Nignanti Satatam Vishvaksenam Tamasraye Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheswaraha Gurur Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Parasarya Vachat Saroja Mamalam Gītāta Gandhotkatam Nānākyanaka Kesaram Harikata Sambodhana Bodhitam Loke Sajjana Shatpadairaharaha Pepiyamanam Muda Bhuyat Bharata Pankajam Kalimala Pradbhamsihi Nasreyase. With Bhagwan's grace, we came up to slokam number 54. Brahmabhutaha prasannatma na sochati na kankshati samaha sarveshu bhuteshu madbhaktim labhate param. Slokam number 55. With this devotion, he understands the truth about me and who I am. Then, after understanding that, he enters and becomes one with me. Understand here means not intellectual understanding, it is knowing through experience. Okay? And then he enters and becomes one with me. Sayujyam. Okay? Bhaktya mam abhijanati yavan yaschasmi tatvataha tato mam tatvataha jnatva vishate tad anantaram. Bhaktya mam abhijanati yavan yaschasmi tatvataha tato mam tatvato jnatva visate tad anantaram tadanantaram. Bhaktya mam abhijanati yavan yaschasmi tatvataha tato mam tatvato jnatva visate tadanantaram. Padangal are bhaktya mam abhijanati yavan yaha cha asmi tatvataha tataha mam tatvataha jnatva vishate tat anantaram. Yavan, who am I? Yaha asmi, what type of, how am I? Thus, yavan yaha cha asmi, who am I, who I am, and my nature. And what is my nature? Mam, me, bhaktya, through devotion that Bhagavan described in the last slokam. Okay? Bhaktya, tatvataha, in truth, in absolute truth. Abhijanati, he experiences. Tataha, after that, after experiencing my true nature and my true self, svabhavam, sarupam, as Bhagavan says, understanding that, mam, my, tatvataha, in truth, jnatva, knowing, tadanantaram, very immediately, very quickly, instantaneously, mam vishate, he enters me, that means merges in me, sayujyam. That means the feeling of separation is no longer there. Okay? Bhaktya mam abhijanati yavan yaschasmi tatvataha tato mam tatvato jnatva vishate tadanantaram. Slokam number 56. Even though he may be doing actions, he always surrenders to me completely, holding on to me as his support. With my grace, he attains the eternal and unchanging state, Paramapadam, that Bhagavan described earlier about the stage. In several adhyayams he has described this. He has referred to it, now he is describing this. 56. Sarva karmanyapi sada kurvano matya pasrayaha, mati apasrayaha, madvaya pasrayaha, mat prasadat avapnoti sasvatam padam abhyayam. Sarva karmani api sada kurvanaha mat api asrayaha mat prasadat avapnoti sasvatam padam abhyayam. Sarva karmanyapi sada kurvano madhya pasrayaha mat prasadat avapnoti sasvatam padam abhyayam. Padangal are sarva karmani api sada kurvanaha mat api asrayaha mat prasadat avapnoti sasvatam padam abhyayam. Sada, always. Sarva karmani, all activities and the action, because the actions and the activities do not stop coming. As long as we have the body and the mind, actions will keep on coming. They will coming and you do that. Okay, that's all, nothing more. So, sarva karmani, all actions, kurvanaha api, doing them. Even though he is continuously doing all the activities like the way Paramacharya was, Ramana Maharishi was, Ramakrishna Paramahamsa was, we continue to do the actions. How you do is where the key is. Okay? Mata api asrayaha, asraya, surrendering to me completely, totally. Mat prasadate, with my grace. Sasvatam, indestructible, always there. Avyayam, something that never changes, changeless. What is that? Padam, the state of indestructible, unchanging, changeless state, avapnoti, obtains. Sarva karmanyapi sada kurvano madhyapasrayaha mat prasadat avapnoti sasvatam padam avyayam. Now Bhagavan has described, as he promised he would, what is the process through which one attains him. Right? We have described this in the past few slokams, starting from Nishkama Karma, Naishkarmya Karmanaha. Now, at this stage, after entering, become one with Bhagavan, okay, like we call as Jivan Mukta, right? Another term we use. What happens to them? They continue to live, okay? But at what stage do they live? Bhagavan describes that in next slokam, 56. Now, from here onwards, what Swami teaches, now the merging has taken place, he continues to live. How does he live? Always doing all the actions, surrendering to him with Bhagavan's grace and holding on to Bhagavan as support. And then he attains the eternal unchanging state is what he says. Now, Bhagavan tells Arjuna, which means to you and to me, the following. Chetasa, slokam number 57. With your intelligence, direct your mind to submit all actions to me. Direct it to know that there is nothing superior to me. Depend on Buddhi Yoga to be near divinity. Always be with your mind and attention fixed on me. This is Bhagavan's teaching, because once he understands how one reaches the lotus feet and merges in it, next question is, how can I do that? That question is there. That is what Bhagavan says, this is what we have to do. Very important teaching. Chetasa sarva karmani mai sanyasya mat paraha buddhi yogam upasritya mat chitaha satatam bhava. What is buddhi yoga? Bhagavan taught us in Sankhya Yoga. He spoke about buddhi yoga. It means practice and experience unity in diversity, looking for the one in everything, pleasure, displeasure, like, dislike, misery, happiness, in everything we see the constant thing. That practice and that experience is Buddhi Yoga. Okay. So now 57. Chetasa sarva karmani mayi sanyasya mat paraha Buddhi Yogam upasritya mat chitaha satatam bhava. Satatam bhava is an instruction, a teaching, a command from Bhagavan. Chetasa sarva karmani mayi sanyasya mat paraha Buddhi Yogam upasritya mat chitaha satatam bhava. Arjuna, he says, Chetasa, padangal are Chetasa sarva karmani mayi sanyasya mat paraha Buddhi Yogam upasritya mat chittaha satatam bhava. Chetasa, through your discriminating ability. Okay, the mind has got different things. So with your discriminating ability, with your wisdom, sarva karmani, all actions that come your way, what do? Mayi, in me, to me. Sanyasya, place them with me, give them to me, offer them to me, okay, delegate them to me, whatever way you want to look at it, give them to Bhagavan. All the actions that you get, okay, offer that to Bhagavan, and then not only that, how do you offer it? Okay, mat paraha, with the attitude there is none superior or greater or more supreme than Bhagavan. Okay, with that attitude, then with the additional attitude, Buddhi Yoga, which is the looking at the oneness in everything, with a balanced mindset, upasritya, holding on to, grabbing these three things. With your mind, the wisdom, the buddhi has to grab three things. Sarva karmani mayi sanyasya, number one. All actions to be submitted to me, to be offered to me, to be delegated or given to me. Number two, mat paraha. There is none superior, no other place. Anyada sharanam nasti. There is no other recourse, no other place to go to. You are it, Bhagavan, you are the one. Okay, Anyada sharanam nasti. There is na asti. There is nothing there beyond you. Nothing there different from you. That is mat paraha. Then third is Buddhi Yoga, with a balanced mindset, seeking for the oneness in the diverse manifestations, diverse appearances, seeking for the oneness, seeking for the balance, that balanced mindset that is not agitated by differences. With these three things, upasritya, grabbing these three things, okay, holding on to these three things, satatam, always, mat chittaha, place your mind in me, bhava, so you become. That is the practical exercise that Bhagavan is giving. Chetasa sarva karmani mayi sanyasya mat paraha buddhi yogam upasritya mat chittaha satatam bhava. Slokam number 58. Fixing your mind and attention on me, you will cross over all obstacles with my grace. But due to your ego, if you do not pay heed, then you will perish. You will perish. That's what Bhagavan says. This is Bhagavan's command. You don't follow Bhagavan's command, we have to pay the consequences for it. Perish means what? It is not the body perishing. We get bound and bound and bound and bound in this samsaram. We do not come out of the maze. Right? We do not get the freedom till we do the right thing, which is what Bhagavan says. Okay. Mat chittaha sarva durgani mat prasadat tarishyasi atha chetvam ahamkaran nasropshyasi vinakshyasi. Mat chittaha sarva durgani mat prasadat tarishyati atachet tvam ahankaran na soshyasi vinakshati. Mat chittaha sarva durgani mat prasadat tarishyasi atachet tvam ahankaran na soshyasi Vinakshyasi. Padangal mat chittaha sarva durgani mat prasadat tarishyasi atha chet tvam ahankarane na sroshyasi vinakshyasi. Tvam, you. Mat chittaha, placing your mind in me. Mat prasadat, with my grace. Sarva durgani, all obstacles, all challenges, all difficulties. Tarishyasi, you will cross over them. Atha, but ahankarat, through your ego, through your own thing, I will do it myself. I am the doer, I can do it, I have the power to do it. Ahankarat, with your pride and ego, na sroshyasi chete. If you are not listening, hearing me, okay, then what happens? Vinakshyasi, you will perish. Mat chittaha sarva durgani mat prasadat tarishyasi ata chetvam ahankaran nasroshyasi vinakshasi. Slokam number 59. Embracing your ego, if you think that I will not fight, then that is falsehood only, because nature will control and propel you. Yat ahankaram asritya na yotsya iti manyase mityaisha vyasayaste prakritihi tvam niyokshyati. Yad ahankaram asritya na yotsya iti manyase mityaisha vyasayaha te prakritihi tvam niyokshyati. Yad ahankaram asritya na yotsya iti manyase mityaisha vyasayaha te prakritihi tvam niyokshyati. Padangal are yat ahankaram asritya na yotsya iti manyase mityaisha mitya yesha vyasayaha te prakritihi tvam niyokshyati. Yet ahankaram asritya, embracing ahankaram, that ego, embracing my ego and embracing my pride, asritya, embracing it, na yotsye, I will not fight. Iti, thus, manyase yat, if you think like this, te, your, yesha vyasayaha, with certainty. Okay, what is this? This thinking that you are thinking is with certainty mithya, is false, is falsehood only. Why? Prakritihi, nature, tvam, you, niyokshati, will bind you, will propel you, will compel you and push you and pull you to, as we saw earlier, to the natural tendency, the true tendencies of nature. They will push you and compel you to do the action. Yad ahankaram asritya na yotsya iti manyase mitya yesha vyasayaha te prakritistvam niyokshati. Slokam number 60. My dear son of Kunti, the action that you do not wish to do under the compulsion of delusion itself will of its own accord bind you into doing it through your natural impulses. Now you think, who is doing action? Am I doing the action or is the action doing me? Please remember that, okay? Slokam number 60. Svabhavajena kaunteya nibaddhaha svena karmana kartum nechasi yan mohat karishyaha avasopi tat. Svabhavajena kaunteya nibaddhaha svena karmana kartum nechasi yan mohat karishyasya vasopi tat. Svabhavajena kaunteya nibaddhaha svena karmana kartum nechasi yan mohat karishyasya vasopi tat. Padangal are svabhavajena, kaunteya, svabhavajena, kaunteya, nibaddaha, svena karmana, kartum na ichasi, yat mohat, karishyasi, avasaha, api, tat. Kaunteya, mohat, through delusion. Delusion can be in many ways. Because stubbornness, everything comes out of it. Through moham, through delusion, yet which kartum, to do, na ichasi, you do not desire to do. You do not desire, which is the one you desire not to do, tat api, that itself, svabhavajena, the things that are born along with you. What is that? Svena karmana. Your karmam, what we call as prarabdha karmam, that is born with us, and that is, what are they being carried out through the impulses, natural impulses that have been given to us, okay, according to the prarabdha karma that we bring, okay. And so svena karmana, through your own karmam, nibaddaha, bound by, avasaha, without your control. Avasaha means it will impel you and propel you. It will dictate. Okay? And karishyasi, due to that, karishyasi, you will do those actions that you do not want to do. By the very action itself, compelled by your own natural tendencies that are born because that you have been born along with, will compel you to do that. And you will end up doing them. Svabhavajena kaunteya nibaddaha sena karmana kartum nechasi yan mohat karishyasi avasopi tat. Slokam number 61. My dear Arjuna, the Lord, established in the heart of all beings, pulls the strings and controls all embodied beings as mere puppets through the power of delusion. Isvaraha sarvabhutanam hridesorjuna tishtati brahmayan sarvabhutani yantrarudhani mayaya. Isvaraha sarvabhutanam hridesaha arjuna tishtati brahmayan sarvabhutani yantrarudhani mayaya. Isvaraha sarvabhutanam hridesorjuna tishtati brahmayane sarvabhutani yantrarudhani mayaya. Padangal are Isvaraha sarvabhutanam hrid desaha arjuna tishtati brahmayanna sarvabhutani yantrarudhani mayaya. Arjuna, yantrarudhani. See, the body is a machine, and in this, these machines are like puppets. Yantrarudhani, in the shape of this body, there's nothing but puppets. They're all puppets. Sarvabhutani, all beings, Maya, through delusion. Brahmayan means pulling the strings, pulling and pushing and impelling and making all these puppets behave, controlling the behavior of the various puppets. That is Brahmayan. Isvaraha, the Lord, the Bhagavan, is Isvaraha, the Master, the Lord. Sarvabhutanam, in all the beings, Hrud Dese, in the Hrudayam, Tishtati, he is established. He is there. Okay, he is residing there. Hrud Dese. Desa means country in one word, but Desam also means place. Okay, and Hrud, very important. Hrud Daya, his Hrudaya. Okay, Hrud means established very firmly, unshakably. And Daya is compassion, is love, selfless love. So Bhagavan is present as selfless love, which is what we call as Hrudayam. Hrudayam does not mean heart. Okay, it means Hrudaya, selfless love, where selfless love is established in each one of us. And Bhagavan is there, is established as Hridaya, and then as a puppeteer does, moves all the puppets around the way he likes to do. Isvaraha sarva bhutanam hriddesorjuna tishtati brahmayan sarva bhutani yantrarudhani mayaya. Therefore, 62, my dear Bharata, in all ways, in all means, surrender to him only. With his grace, you will attain the eternal state of supreme, incomparable peace. Slokam number 62. Tameva sharanam gaccha sarvabhavena Bharata tat prasadat param shantim sthanam prapsyasi shasvatam. Tameva sharanam gaccha sarvabhavena Bharata tat prasadat param shantim sthanam prapsyasi shasvatam. Tameva sharanam gaccha sarvabhavena Bharata tat prasadat param shantim sthanam prapsyasi shasvatam. Padangal are tam eva sharanam gaccha sarvabhavena Bharata tat prasadat param shantim sthanam prapsyasi shasvatam. Bharata sarvabhavena, in all ways, in all different ways, whatever experiences we get, Sarva bhavena, whatever experiences, whatever knowledge, whatever understanding, whatever thoughts, whatever feelings, it doesn't matter. Sarva bhavena, in all of them, tam eva, him only, to him only. Who is this he? The one that Brahmayane, Sarva bhutani, yantra rudhani, the tishtati, hruddese tishtati, that Bhagavan, that selfless love, tam eva, to that selfless love itself only, sharanam gaccha, surrender, go and surrender to that. Gaccha means go. Sharanam, surrender to that. What happens? Tat prasadat, with his grace. That thing, that selfless love is so graceful and so compassionate and so protective and waiting to shower its love on us. That prasadat, through that grace of that param, incomparable, shantim, incomparable, indescribable, shantim is peace, sasvatam, indestructible, always present, eternal, sthanam, the state, prapsyasi, you will attain. Tameva sharanam gaccha sarvabhavena Bharata tat prasadat param shantim sthanam prapsyasi sasvatam. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Samasta lokaha sukhino bhavantu. Samasta lokaha sukhino bhavantu. Samasta lokaha sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Om Tat Sat.